Ah! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Come on, Pyro. Don't be a loser. Come on. Come on. Christ. Wait, yeah. Ah, he's so pretty. He's so pretty. Okay. Hey, yo, welcome to the trial of the jury. So, what's a fucking... What are these? Oh, what's that? Menu? Okay. Okay, what's the timeline so far? Bronya finds... Unlocks a book. 523. 1603. Locker breaking discovered. 1623. Okay. Suspects. They're like little... I mean, Ace Attorney doesn't have timelines unless it does in, like, games I haven't played, but... The, like, evidence and suspect things remind me of Ace Attorney. Dario is your client. The other Jade's Blood's accused her of stealing Fresh Teeth, Book 5 The Rainbow Promotion Saga from Bronya's locker. She doesn't seem to care all that much about proving her innocence, but nonetheless you've got to try. If Garrett Turner wants to grow up to become a historical revisionist, somebody who censors stuff. Anyway, that means she's probably going to be a big fat liar most of the time. Turner originally found the book in the bathroom before the naughty pages ripped out. Bronya is in charge of all her cloistered Jades. Her main goal is all about maintaining peace and making sure all her friends are safe. She seems really afraid to anybody stepping out of line. Bronya had Fresh Teeth from her locker before somebody broke in to steal it. Oh. Blank reminds you of those high art male models on the covers of magazines you don't read. He's been nothing but rude to you and Zephyros, and he doesn't seem to like his fellow Jades or anybody all that much. You'd be happy never having to talk to this weirdo ever again. But a trial's a trial. Zagari seems like the kind of guy who wants to look cool as possible at all times. She is the youngest of all cloistered Jades, and is a big fan of the Soldier Kirby series. She's the only Jade-Blood who seems optimistic about this silly trial. Neres always seems like she's on the verge of snapping. It's a little intimidating. She looks up to Bronya and do anything to impress her. She's the one who started this trial by accusing Daria. Tagora is a money-hungry guy, which doesn't make much sense to you, since you think money isn't used all that much in Alternia? Anyway, the security tape says he's innocent. But you think he knows more than he lets on. Tysius is helping you out with this trial. She reminds you of your babysitter, in that she's wicked smart and has a good heart, and is always drinking mysterious liquids out of an unlabeled container. Silly. Marvis is the judge. Oh wait, they call the judge his honorable tyranny. Yeah. Anyway, you like Marvis a lot. He's very funny and a wonderfully nice guy, and you're sure he'll judge this trial fairly. Yippee. Woohoo! I like him as well. Stelta is your rival just later, acting on the prosecution on behalf of the Jades. She's trying to prove Daria guilty, and you can't let her. Stelta seems very noisy and spun up this trial when the Jades probably could have sorted it out for themselves. Okay. Evidence. Okay, not much. Bronya gave you this to open the locker bay. Ronna's letting you borrow her chalkboard, where she lists all the activities the Jades have had planned for the trip. It starts with the accountability assignments, where the Jades are paired up with each other. I don't remember getting that. These are in Ronya's locker. She must have ripped them out of fresh tape so nobody could read them. You gave them a skim, and honestly, they're pretty PG. You think these aliens are more offended by the vampirism than the makeouts. This was in Dario's bag. Well, at least she cares about good nail hygiene. Fish fingers and mouth. Pirate, do you like fish sticks? Do you like fish sticks in your mouth? Yeah. When are you, a gay fish? Guys, don't tell that joke to Kanye. You wouldn't get it. I think it's Kanye. You didn't get it. I don't know. I don't care. I fucking love that episode. Anyway. This was sitting right underneath the jade lockers. There's a big crack in it from where Zephyr stepped on it. But there's also another thin crack that somebody previously repaired with black nail polish. This was in the nearest locker. It's a magazine about a bunch of pretty boys in a band. One of the boys is a male J-blood, which are apparently very rare. Here's my question. Can J-bloods be, like, born male, or are they all trans? Because I know Lank is potentially trans. Like, I'm really curious about that. This was in the Naira's locker. Do all Jades love doing their nails? Is that a stereotype? This was in Manchi's locker. The constant whiplash between ultraviolet and super schmaltzy. You don't think someone, once you say, should be reading this. It's a videotape of people using the bathroom. There's so much footage. Ew. It's really hard to read the names of these websites, but they're definitely something you shouldn't be looking at. You can tell he's got a thing for rainbow drinkers. Oh! Just from scanning the URLs. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, the flashing's like an Ace Attorney. Is this gonna just be a straight up Ace Attorney reference? Oh, please tell me it is. Please tell me it is. I fucking love Ace Attorney so much. Prosecution is prepped and ready for your honourable tyranny. The prosecution will now show the court that Dario Jonjet stole filthy rainbow drinker contraband from the jade lockers, defiled it, and acted like a degenerate criminal just in general. The prosecution will now call to the stand their first witness. Whoa, slow the fuck down, Speedy McGee. You've been giving these 8 billionaires an opportunity to get a word in. Oh, of course, Your Honour, how rude of me. Hey, Joe. Who are you calling up as your first witness? Me? Yes, are you deaf? Quick, you're holding up the court. This will set the whole tone of the trial. It's a big decision. Tisius, what do you think? This is your show. Maro is many, advisory. Which reminds me of, I can't believe I forgot the name of the character. Mia Faye. Mia's the older one, isn't she? Maya's the younger one. Helps you throughout the rest of the thing. And then Mia's in the story who dies after. Ace Attorney is one of my favourite game series. If I've actually forgotten, that's really embarrassing. Yeah, she'd remind me of Mia Faye right now. Okay, how about... Can I choose Marvelous? Oh my god, it is straight up an Ace Attorney reference. Like the pose and the like... This is fantastic. This is wonderful. Marvus. Cheryl, how could I snatch the book when I wasn't even into fucking Carlo? Oh no, I was just wondering if you have a suggestion. Oh yeah, I love this kind of shit. Just pick the one sweating bullets. Want to play balls? Somebody who'll lose it when he's turned to fuck up. Somebody nervous, huh? Okay, but in Ace Attorney, that's usually the last person you interrogate. Come on. Well, I guess, Linnea then. Linnea. Yes? Our housesprite's really cute as well. Oh, please pick me. I've ever so much to say. Ugh, her desperation reeks. Pick someone else. I think Linnea's testimony might be important, though. Or in due time, a legislator must exhibit patience and temperance, lest they fall into the loop of their own nerves. If you say so. Instead, let's try. Okay, so we're. God damn it. Who else is nervous? You're quite nervous. Torona. Oh my god, Scrunkly! Oh. Nice choice. But you promised I wouldn't have to testify. I never actually said that. Don't worry, I won't ask you anything incriminating. Empress gave me strength. mm. Mm. Time's ticking. I'll talk. Look, I'm not really comfortable doing this. I prefer to work behind the scenes, if you know what I mean. Naturally. Like the great notion of the dire and troll Thomas Hobbes once said, "Teal bloods are better never seen nor heard. That is how you know the Empire is thriving. Efficiently." Yeah, it's straight up based. Simply, lethally, on the back of invisible labour. We are not here to talk about you. We are here to talk about the unfortunate melodramatic affirmations typical of our cloistered sisters to stay on topic. Look, I don't know what you think I saw. If you saw nothing, then you have nothing to lose by telling us the truth. Are you kidding? This is a courtroom. I have everything to lose by telling the truth. That's my life! In normal circumstances, that's true. But we're running a little experiment here. An experiment? Yeah, a kind of gentler make of trial. Practicing a policy of innocent until proven guilty. That sounds almost blasphemous! We know how to have fun, don't we, Your Honourable Tyranny? Yeah, no need to be afraid, buddy. Come and prove your innocence. Oh, well, you see, it was a total accident that I found the missing pages. I knew these pages were missing, that is. I mean, at the time, I didn't even know that Jades were carrying around a forbidden book. I thought they were arguing about some silly romance novel. Not that I ever heard their argument. Not explicitly. I'm not the kind of creep who would just listen in private conversations on purpose or anything. I've just never seen one in real life before. I'm not a stalker. She seems so nervous. I bet she knows something important. There's a couple tools in this docket you can use for an effective trial. If the witness says something suspicious, confusing, or just plain weird, you can press them for more info. Oh my fucking god, it is Ace Attorney. Or if a witness makes a statement, you can Present the evidence! It is! But you've got to put some thought into the evidence you're presenting. If you present something that has nothing to do with the case, you'll just piss off the court. And it won't work if you present your evidence on the wrong statement either. Mess it up too much and you'll bore his honourable tyranny and the trial gets thrown out. So if you ever get stuck, just press the hint button and I'll help you out. Oh, that sounds pretty exciting. I'll give it a shot. Okay, Tirona, take it from the top. Well, you see, it was a total accident that I found the missing pages. Not that I know the pages were missing, that is. I mean, at the time, I didn't even know that Shades were carrying around a forbidden book. I thought they were arguing about some silly romance novel. Let's press that. So you're saying that the book is forbidden? Like, paper, oh my god. Objection! What now? His honourable tyranny, the court likes to admit that the defence is stalling for time. Is the detective subject to immediate potential calling under Article... okay, I can't read. Of the Intergalactic Imperial Doctrine of Internal Protocol. No need to get caught. I'm not stalling! I'm just still not clear on why the book is banned. I've read the ripped out pages and not any racier than the stuff my babysitter leaves lying around the house sometimes. Oh no, don't tell me you're actually read experts of these nasty rampant drunken fantasies. Honourable tyranny, this is outright hearsay. This cannot be allowed to stand. Actually, according to Article that, Subject 4 of the Trial Magna Carta, it's absolutely permitted for anyone involved in a trial of this nature to view the subversive content for purposes of legal clarification. Are you absolutely sure of that, darling? Yeah, of course I am. But I also could just be making up numbers off the top of my head and you'd never know. Like I said, it's only against the law if you get caught. That's what makes it so fun. You be the end of me, I swear. Okay, press this. Maybe? We never called you a stalker. Oh, Zephyrus looks so fucking goofy. Oh, of course not. I'm not, no. I mean, a stalker is what you would call me. If it turned out that I'd been doing something creepy, like following around a bunch of strangers, I'd just on the train. Oh, he looks kind of silly. He kind of silly. Okay. You're a silly little Zephyrus, aren't you? Zephyrus, does she sound more nervous than usual to you? Maybe we should try presenting some evidence. Good idea. Let's think carefully about this. Not someone that only Jade can have on, and that's someone we'll find embarrassing to be caught with. Ooh. Good question. I don't fucking know. What's this again? No. 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 Fuck, I don't know. No. Hint? It's free real estate? I didn't press on the first one. Was it an accident? Yes? What kind of accident was it exactly? Oh my. Is this a subject we should be broaching in front of everyone? Objection! What? The Honorable Tyranny Court must dispute this line of questioning the grounds I am both bracelets and I didn't finish reading that. Huh? What? Legislator must always ask questions with the Legislacerator fucking scalpel making an incision between the frontal and temporal lobes. I taught you better than this. You didn't teach me at all. Fuck, I don't know. Okay, it sounds like Tyranno's stalking the Jade Bloods. We've got to figure out why. Ooh, there's a thing above that one. Look, I get it, they're not my type either, but Tyranno and the Jade share a commotion interest in a certain boy band. Oh! She's telling me to present the, Okay. Take this! Oh, I fucking love Ace Attorney. You know what this is? What? I've never seen anything like that before in my life. I don't even remember how I got it. You've never seen a magazine? That's right! There's nothing you can do to prove that I have. It's not like you can mind control me. She's obviously lying. What do I do? She just told you. Use mind control. The thing we don't have? Legislator looks like a power and we still get the job done. That's the thing. Mind control isn't magic. It's simply the art of using to trigger chemical using PK to trigger chemical responses in the victim's brain. Some chemicals can easily be hijacked with words instead. You figured out the motive. They'll bring home the intent. I've never seen a magazine before in my life. And there's nothing you can do to prove that I have. You can't even mind control me into saying otherwise. Face it, Lowblood, you've got nothing on me. She's kind of right, unless she tells the truth, we don't have anything. We have more than you think. You took all these assholes before the trial, too. Use your memory. I have shit memory. I'll bet that all of them told you something they shouldn't have. Wait! Sephiroth, didn't you say something before about never having seen one in real life earlier? I think it's safe to say she didn't actually mean a magazine. Is it really that unusual for Jades to leave the caves? I mean, for the closest one, yeah. There are non-cloistered Jades too. So she was talking about something else. I wonder what she meant. How's it even possible that you've never seen a magazine? Yes, now that the subject has been so left on the table like this, I must concur. Magazines are very common objects. I find it especially strange that the helpful recruits to the terrible order of editors are so ignorant about the history of regurgitated tree pulp media. Which, as we all know, was once a cornerstone of our caste power base. Ah! Yes, I know all about the grand old days when Tealbloods had to help the paper to create the historical record with our own mouths. Why are you being so precipitivist and literal? I was obviously being faced to the fuck. No, why would you ever try to be vicious in front of a room full of teals? Understand, if an exaggeration can be the deciding factor in a guilty verdict. Maybe you want to rephrase your statement? Good gulp. Okay, fine. I do have some knowledge regarding the existence of magazines, but I've never seen that one. There's nothing you can do to prove that I have. You can't even mind control. Okay. Objection! There is something I can do. Oh, no, what is it? Oh, well, do you just yell objection without thinking about what you would say first? Look, it's really fun. I get that. You're right, I can't mind control you. But I could find someone who can use mind control. Oh damn, that one's getting spicy. Are you ready? You wouldn't. I don't know. Can we do that? Theoretically, yes, as far as I know, it's not against protocol. You wanna pull tyranny? You know, someone make this happen. Wait. Hmm? Huh? I'm gonna overrule this one. Titus, my dear, please, this is torturing me. We were supposed to be on vacation. Yeah, but we're on a 9-week vacation on Eternia right now. You have the rest of your life to serve the Empire Stellars. Why don't we just chill out and see where this goes? Oh, darling. As always, you're right. Your Honorable Tyranny kindly cancelled our order to requisition and a more psychic. We will solve this mystery with nothing but God, fucking... What did I tell you? Mind control. You know, I'm not entirely sure what just happened, but I don't think I can use that technique on Torona. Not the exact same technique, no. But you just need to figure out what it is about that magazine that makes it tick. Sounds easier said than done. Could I just theoretically keep using the hint button and, what's the hold up? Do you think I'm on the right track? I think that what's going on here is extremely obvious. Of course you do, I've never had to be a legislator before. Look, think about it logically. There's only a limited number of reasons Torona would want the magazine. Should be easy to narrow them down. Reminded of something? No, you dummy. Do I have to do this myself? Reminded of someone? Great. Who was she reminded of? I don't know. I've only been like paying half attention. Whenever I'm recording these, like half of what I'm reading goes like through my head. So I genuinely have no idea what's going on. I swear, when I normally play like Ace Attorney, I do better. It helps that I don't know like half the words that are going around. The male Jade blood? Oh, I think I get it now. I told you it was obvious. You know, don't you think Lank looks like one of the boys on this cover? Bro is not pleased. You mean Actius? Aha! So you do know what the magazine is about. You were lying. Of course I was lying. Who doesn't know who Hatched to Dance? Oh. Yes, have you not heard? They were hatched only to dance and are very good at it. H2 is the hottest group on the planet. In fact, they're so popular that they've already been pre-approved for cushy military positions when they hit 9 sweeps so that they can cushy military position when they hit 9 sweeps so that they can contain their music careers while serving the Empire. Well, except for... Oops, I've said too much. No, you haven't. Keep on going. Ugh, I don't want to believe it was true, but... There's a rumor that Actius is going around getting cold soon. He's been dissing Triz's selfies on Twitter, so she's going to send bots after him at their next gig. It's not fair. Is this going somewhere? It's just that... You see, Actius is my bias. Your what? He is my bias! Ah, everything's clear now. Actius is your wife. That means that he's her favourite. You're a little scrunkly as well. Yes, I see now. Just as a warrior cannot reveal his waifu to true comrades of true rivals, a number of HDD Italian cannot let the bias slip accidentally. To do so would be as foolish as baring your neck to an enemy. A male J-blood. You don't see one of those every day. So you were following Bronya and her friends around because Lank looks like your favourite singer. I mean, well, only a little bit. He doesn't. He's. Shit. I was hoping to get my hands on that magazine article for my self-tortured scrapbook, but I seen the Nero confiscated shortly after we boarded. And I didn't want to get caught breaking into a locker. So when I saw somebody smuggling paper into the great locker, I thought, hold up. You saw who stashed the pages in the bathroom? I didn't exactly see it per se. The train was under the mountain at the time. Wait, did we go for a tunnel? If we did, I guess it must have been when we were in the first car. There were so many other people I couldn't see out the windows. That's true. Then we have an exact timeline for the crime, didn't we? You're right. Thank you, Joanna. Your testimony really helped us out. In that case, wait, so what's the timeline currently? Trying to see someone sneak into the washroom. In that case, can I go now? Do they have to be right there? Do they have to be right fucking there? Yeah, buddy's got all along. Oh, poor kid. Interesting. She's talking about your friend's party, right, Sephiroth? It sounds like this party's gonna be a mess. From what I know, Damek Lydia have been up to H2D drama. It's the last reason Shusa would have her place raided. Well, you have to focus on the trial right now or we're going to be stuck in this car forever. I think it's time to talk to little Miss Camp Counselor. Well chosen. Bryna, you're up next. If that's what you want. All those spiders are really nice. I already told you that I won't speak against my girls. And like? Unlike. Yes, caste loyalty is a multiple attribute in any loyal subject of the Empire. However, in this case, signs may be more damning than any testimony you could give. What do you mean? Having my hands a personal nose scrub, which happens to be running at the precise moment that your group's adorable little schism kicked up. Whoa. Honorable tyranny, the prosecution would like to submit in lieu of testimony. The defendant's own words. Is that allowed? In court, my dude. Anything goes if it pleases the judge. Yeah, just tickle me entertainment globes. It's your choice, Miss Bronya. Test your wits against two completely untrained traitors participating in a fast trial or put faith in the truth. But I warn you, the truth is a cleansing light more powerful than the sun, and I don't think you're a rainbow drinker. Nice, Miss Stells. I'm all anticipated. Thanks, I stole that one from you, darling. Yeah, I know. That's why it's so good. So what's it gonna be, champ? Very well, we will play the recording. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, is it bad? I can't tell. Hard to tell either way. Unlike the last witness, you won't be able to fluster them with incriminating evidence. Anything you present must be absolutely and without a doubt irrefutable. But everyone just calm down. Where the fuck did Bronya go? Oh, okay, so the game's just... Okay. Oh, yeah, it's the recording, right. Would everyone just calm down? We are calm. The only one pitching a fit here is Lanera, as usual. I am not pitching a fit! I'm trying to help Ronnie keep everyone in order. Lanera, stop. Really? Because what it sounds like is you're kicking up a mob to get me cold. I should have known the second we went out the cave you tried to get me thrown off the train, you backstabbing little bitch. No one will have to throw anyone off any trains if you just tell us where the book is. I don't have to say shit about shit. Daria, please, just tell us what happened to the book. Why the fuck was she recording? If you say that you're innocent, I promise to believe you. But you have to say something. I'm not dignifying anything that comes out of that brown-nosed pathetic ignorance gash. Nara's ignorance of gashes is, as always, what's caused this entire mess. What is that supposed to mean? Lang, Daria, don't gang up on her. Why the fuck not? If she's trying to get you to gang up on me, I didn't even want to come on this stupid field trip. Can't you see this is a... There, now we've all heard it. And herself and her words suspected that Daria was the one who defiled the book. But the pages were in... That's an oversimplification of a very complicated situation. What does Ronja think? Well, that says it all. It does sound pretty clear-cut. But it's obvious that Ronja was just trying to stop the argument at any cost. Tony, that sort of free-form psychological analysis doesn't fly in court. Listen again. There will be a detail that stands out, I promise. Not sure. Wait. Why do you tell Lanera to stop? That's because she got a nose permanently stuck up Ronja's nook. I do not! She's a dreadful liar. That's not going to serve you well, Planet Kid. That's fine. I'm never going off planet. I plan to serve as a midwife to the mother grubbers to be fitting proper member of our cast. Well, you know being a midwife isn't even fucking real. Yes, it is! Yeah, when's the last time you saw one, then? They're cloistered! We're not supposed to see them. Drown me? Fucking hell, dude. Okay, so, like, obviously, I'm like... oh, the sprites. If Lank appears on the screen one more time, alright. Is the defense going somewhere with this? Upon reflection, I guess not. Wait, stop the tape. Yes? Bronja, you actually think Daria did it, didn't you? Congratulations, you have accurately gleaned from context where I was going with this. However, I failed to see how this observation served your case. If we are all in agreement that Daria did it, why are we wasting time on this ridiculous charade? Oh, is the trial over already? Damn, it was just getting interesting. No! You might want to think a bit more harder before pressing your statement next time, kiddo. Yeah, thanks for that well-timed advice. No problem. God damn it. But this is what I do in Ace Attorney. I always, like, press every statement. Ah, you're all awful to each other. It's because we're such close friends. Aw. Are you sure about that? That's just how friendship is sometimes. Is that how your best friend talks to you? Oh, well, this isn't about me. But you know, I even saw Lanera and Lank holding hands a little while ago. Oh. Fuck off. I think there's something else here we're missing. I don't know. I don't want... Help. Several saw you saw Lanera and Lang holding hands a little while ago, which is pretty wild. You should scope out your evidence and see what that lines up with illicit hand holding. Anything that you've marked? No? The evidence pile, which might explain why Lanera and Lang... Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting about this. Wait. Before continuing, I would like the court to examine Brian's thing for the trip. Oh? Let's see it then. Objection! Your Honourable Tony, I don't see what relevance this line of inquiry has to the case. This being feels suspiciously like stalling for time. What's wrong, Stells? I thought you liked tight. Sorry. Cece, no, don't air out our laundry like that in the public court. Keep your shirt on, babe. I meant it literally. Ronnie here was the one who established the initial timeline for the case. Don't you want to make sure she's dotted all the proverbial I's and slashed all the metaphorical T's? You know what? I have a weakness for grammatic and, well, in those words, yeah. Yeah, that's why I've carefully pressed hidden coffee rings into every notebook you own. Oh, you really know how to wrinkle my press corners? I'd love to see this kind of stuff. Please, you didn't even let me explain. If you look at the first item on the... You'll find reference in the term accountability. What's accountability? Well, that's when friends learn about being responsible together. Responsibility is a very... She makes us hold hands every time we go anywhere together. Oh, that's... humiliating? Yes. If I never have to feel Lanera's clammy, sweaty palm in mine again, it would be too soon. Hey! So you're saying that Lanera was your accountability buddy? I can't read this without thinking of Southpaw. Unfortunately. Which would make one she Daria's... Oh yes, we have so much fun together. No, we don't. Bronya, I want to be absolutely clear of where everyone was and when. Can you tell us more about your accountability buddy system in a little more detail? Well, I don't see how it could hurt. I assure you. As assignment of accountability buddies is sad in practice, our cloister does not currently experience the kind of problems that would cause me to be suspicious of my friends. There is no special reason behind it, besides as a way to keep track of special duties. And since you asked, I can confirm the accountability buddy pairs ups on this trip were 1. Blanca Lanera, 2. Daria. These were decided by Lanera and I ahead of time. Have I answered all your questions? To be honest, not really. Oh, would you mind going over all that again? Oh, of course. It'd be my pleasure to waste as much of your time as possible. What kind of special duties? By special duties, I mean completely normal responsibilities, like 1. Handing out the snacks. 2. Taking care of the locker key. 3. Doing bed checks. 4. Keeping track of luggage. 5. Leading the travel games and group sing-alongs. 6. Etc. You don't trust your friends to keep track of those things on their own? Of course I do. It's just that everything is more fun if you're doing it with a buddy, even the morning chores. Just dead silence. Sigh. Since they're completely normal responsibilities, could you add them to your testimony? Certainly. There's no special reason besides way to keep track of special duties. These responsibilities include... Yeah, it's just gonna... Okay. Wait, is there any significance behind the parrots you chose? No. What do you rest of you have to say about that? Well... Objection! The rest of you are not currently on stand. And they've been interjecting the whole time and you haven't complained yet. Because it wasn't adventurous for her to complain until now. I'm impressed, Stills. You've got it in you after all. Must I remind you that the job of the area is to investigate lapses of judgment and decorum of the deepest and most secretive bowels of the Empire. We are the ones who decide the fate of... Fucking Christ. Because if we lose their way, we have to be at least twice as canny, if not half as brutal. I have to watch my back once we're out of planet. Well, not if I watch it for you, sweetheart. Wow. Was that an innuendo? I need a trial would awaken things in you. Yeah, discordant conciliations of whack. I don't understand what any of that meant, but can we get back on track? There's no significance behind the accountability pair-ups, and that is all I have to say on the matter. Wait, didn't you tell me earlier that you had a friend who was, cold? Well, yes. I suppose I did tell you that. You said it's because of this series too. I told you that as well, yes. That was several sweeps ago, however. In my testimony, I said that we do not currently experience any problems that would give me cause to be suspicious of my friends. Okay, but don't you think it's kind of an important detail? If you insist. Assignment of accountabilities is standard practice. Enclosures do not currently have experienced the kind of problems that would make me suspicious of my friends. However, several sweeps ago, a friend of mine had an incident which led to her being called. Would you describe the incident that led to your friend being called? I'd rather not relash my child's backstory. Oh man, the story's a huge downer. Gosh, maybe you're right. No, that's okay, Bonnie. I'm sorry for bringing it up again. It was insensitive of me. Thank you. You're being too nice. Thanks. That wasn't a compliment, Joey. I'll press this one. Wait, what kind of travel games do group sing-alongs? Well, just the old standards, I suppose. Like Drones and Defects, Guess the Subversives, Long Live the Empress. We sing with Imperial hymns and Eldritch sea shanties. You do. I mostly do my nails. Even Inera spends most of the time listening to H2D these days. I like the production. This is starting to sound discontinued like Horror Days back home. Help. There's an accountability pair that have access to the lockers. Okay. Fucking... who, though? Track over... He's basically Lancanero. Yeah, during the crime window, Lancanero in charge of the locker key and luggage, while one Shindario in groups. Okay. Lancanero. I'm sorry, I have no idea what this is supposed to... Fuck. Stop embarrassing yourself. Wait, did you say the accountability pair-ups were responsible for taking care of the locker keys? Yes. Aha! What now? Tarina said that she saw the thief stealing into the bathroom. It says here that in your read that the key was with Linnea and Lang from 1515 to 1545, but Tarina saw the thief make off with the book, or internal at 1540. Ooh! So it was like Linnea. So it means that Daria had no way to get into the locker during the time frame that the book was stolen. Meaning that she must be innocent. Right? That's right, isn't it? Why isn't anyone saying anything? Hmm. I'm not laughing. And I must rigorously reiterate. Ha! Is that really the conclusion you've drawn from all the evidence presented? With the rich tapestry of potential laid bare before you? Yes? Incredible. Oh, Tisius, this is exhilarating. Why didn't you tell me? The pure joy of adrenaline that one feels when seeing a wrinkle in someone's argument and preparing to, decisively, irrevocably, methodically eyeing it out. Stop drawing it out, Stells. You're making a mockery of the court. I'm not the one making mockery of this sacred institution. Your so-called defense can't possibly be taking this seriously. I observe the condition in which the locker was discovered. The thief used force to obtain their quarry. All you've done is prove your client's guilt. Oh, I didn't read that. Wonderful question. What do you have to say for yourself, my trusty protege? Well, we don't know how the locker was broken into, so we can't prove anything definitively yet. Right? Wrong. We do in fact possess the means of burglary. Oh shit. What do you have to say for your client now? Oh no, Joey. Maybe Daria did do it after all. No! We can't give it up. Can't give up just like that. You know, we just met like half an hour ago. No offense, but it's weird how invested you are in this. It's not right. Tough shit. Excuse me, everyone. Why are you fighting me when I'm trying to help you? But I'm just saying, it seems more like a personal problem than anything to do with me. So what if it is? I don't like this kangaroo court. I don't like seeing people get taken advantage of for the amusement of others. I'm going to blow this case open and prove the truth no matter what. An admirable goal, but how do you intend to do that when the issue is so cut and dry? Surely you don't happen to miraculously have an item in your possession that suggests another culprit. I might. The fucking thing, it's got nail polish on it, right? And I think it was Linera had this. Yeah, and Linera was one of the ones that had the keys. So, it's pointing towards Linera, but if not, Lang. What about this? Stop embarrassing yourself. God fucking... Come on. How about this? No. What are you doing? Ah! How would the file destroy the... I guess it's sharp. No. No. No, no. No. Oh! Oh! Maybe this will change your mind? Yawn. Fuck. Shit. I forgot what I'm trying to prove now. I'm just gonna present everything. Okay, this time. I have it for sure. Please, can I... Your Honourable Tyranny, I think we've finished it. No. Wait, Lord, this point, to be honest, thought it'd be a better show than this. No, don't. Alright, let's go. Wait! Attention, everyone. Before we do anything hasty that we might regret later, I have a few facts to point out. One, the lock was vandalised using a short cutting implement. Two, although this could indeed be accomplished using the nail file found in Daria's locker, there are other items aboard this train car that could achieve a similar effect. Three, for example, a bladed striped specibus. Ooh. Full. There's someone sitting in the gallery right now currently in possession of such an item. 5. Not to consider all possibilities at this juncture would be irresponsible, therefore. 6. I suggest the defense call this new witness to the stand. You mean Tagiri? Tagiri was the J-Block accused. Tagiri, this J-Block accuses you of committing the capital offense of vandalizing a sacred historical artifact, which also happens to be a piece of subversive contraband. Do you understand the gravity of this accusation? Fuck, the motherfucker's going on about violent okay. Okay. It is a double crime. What if I did do it? What? Wild. What? Is this a confession? We're just talking hypotheticals here. See, the troll who committed this crime was both nimble with a blade and a true brain genius. And while I will not admit to anything that would incriminate me, based on his attributes, you're right to suspect me. Oh my god, are we really doing this? I must defend my honor. I wouldn't expect a low blood to understand. We're the same blood caste as you, absolute dumbass. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her. Joe's not gonna write some weak bait like this. Just try me. Oh. The games begin. Let's engage in a thought experiment. Let's say I didn't. Let's say we are having a deeply intellectual exchange of free speech, in which the possibility of my participation in such an act would not result in prosecution. In such a model, one might say that this crime could not have been accomplished with a third-rate specialist such as a nail file. The cut's two elegance have been inflicted by a plebeian using a feminine grooming tool. If you are saying that this crime was indeed a feat of agility and intellect, then it must have been committed by the most cunning warrior poet on the train. In theory. Are you satisfied the current witness is obviously trolling the court? Well, yeah, are we, all trolls here? We sure are! Anyway, something is still bugging me. Let's go over it again, from the top. If you insist. But, why? It's the duty of the philosopher to ask questions. No, I mean, why should we guarantee that you won't get prosecuted? Promising that you won't face consequences for what you say is kind of like giving you special privileges. I didn't realize this court was being run by a bunch of CJWs. Are you seriously accusing me of high blood privilege? No, I'm accusing you of being a coward. Ugh. I see that I underestimated you. But in order to defeat me in this very article, you must first prove that I have had the motive and the means. To compensate for your natural deficiencies, I will throw you a bone and admit that in such a model, one way might say this crime could not have been accomplished with a third-rate specimen such as a nail file. Why is the menu suddenly? Because two elegance have been inflicted by a plebeian using feminine grooming. If you are saying that the crime was indeed a feat of agility and intellect, it must have been committed in fury. Oh, did the thing just glitch? Oh no, oh, what's it doing now? What? The press option for that's gone, so I like that it actually removes the press option. It doesn't do that in Ace Attorney, it's kind of a pain. Stop right there. You fucking edgelord. You dare to cut me off in the middle of a sentence? Yes, I dare. It's my right as a defensive No, it is extremely rude. What? I hate to break it to you, kid, but interrupting witnesses is pretty rude. Let me get this straight. Lying, murder, blackmail, Blatant contempt of the court. Okay. Interrupting definitely out of the bounds. Yeah, what do you think we are? Complete monsters? Jesus, okay. Wait. Is that true? That it's not possible for the lock to have been cut by a nail file? I don't understand. Isn't this testimony in your favour? He is asserting that your client could not have possibly committed the crime that she is accused of. Okay, I just want to say, I hate this bastard, but he's not the only one in here with a blade. I'm just saying. There is another smaller little baby victim. No, not victim. No baby troll. You could have done it. I'm just saying. Little silly has a knife. I'm just saying. What do you have? A knife! No! In that case, my line of inquiry benefits you, so why are you arguing? Well, that's because she loves to argue. I do not! She always picks a fight about how she doesn't want to pick fights. Are you trying to embarrass me in front of every stranger we meet on this trip? I wonder. The nail file is the best reinforced slab on the market. Where the fuck is he pretty? He shouldn't be pretty. He's an asshole. I hate him. Like, fuck off. Go away. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to look at you. Bastard. Asshole. It'd be quite sufficient to cut through one of the cheap locks we use. Lank! You're not helping! I'm not trying to. So it'd be more accurate to say that it's your opinion that the lock could not have been cut by... Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh. Excuse me. So it'd be more accurate to say that it's not your opinion that the lock could not have been cut by a third white blade like a nail file. You could say that. Your honourable tyranny, this tangent is a waste of everybody's time. You could move it a little along. Go could move it along. Okay. Hey, sorry if the audio quality or the picture quality or whatever is suddenly different. That is because, I played more than I wanted to yesterday. I'm just sort of... Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And I sort of... what I'm doing is I'm chopping the video off from the last episode and adding it onto this one. Anyway, that's why there also wasn't any intro in this episode. So, we're just gonna continue. Also, you should be able to hear the music now. I think I've fixed the audio problems. I don't know. I'm going to try not to mess with it too much, anymore, at least. I don't know, we'll see. Also, soon, I've been uploading pretty consistently, you know, actually no, I'll put that at the end of the video, never mind, I'll put that at the end of the video, at the outro, because this isn't the intro, I'll just get started. Okay. Let's engage in a thought experiment. Let's say I did it. Let's say we are having a deeply intellectual exchange of free speech, in which the possibility of my participation in such an act would not result in prosecution. In order to defeat me in this theoretical... Sorry if I read this like last time. I don't remember anything from last time. Everything went out my head. So I'm reading this again. In order to defeat me in theoretical... you must first prove that I had the motive and the means to compensate for your natural disease. I will throw you a bone and admit that, in such a model, one might say that this crime could not have been accomplished with a third-rate specimen such as a nail file. In my opinion, the cut is too elegant to be inflicted by a plebeian using a feminine grooming tool. If you are saying that this crime is indeed a feat of agility and intellect, then it must have been committed by the most cunning warrior poet on the train. Okay, I actually understand what he's saying this time. I did not last time. I'm going to be completely honest. I guess I'll press this this statement. Shit. Much better. I agree. The facts don't care how you feel about them. Cuts to okay. Wait, stop. ... Is this a confession? Not as such. It's a delicate experiment. What does that even mean? It means that he is wasting the court's time. Objection, Your Honourable Tyranny. This entire digression is pointless. Back on track, girls. Fuck, I love him. I was just... Okay, is it gonna count? Yeah, so... Maybe I need to... I thought I did press... Last time I need to do. Oh well. Oh my god, no matter how many times you say it, we're not going to give you special privileges. You dare refuse my you dare refuse my perfectly reasonable request for judicial freedom? How can we have the appropriate Hegelian dialects if not granted total legal immunity? Excuse me, Mr. Tyranny, can I request a cease and desist on this topic? Ha! Like this honourable Tyranny would stoop to the inane request of a gut of blood and expunge my freedom of speech. Shut the fuck up! Fucking get his ass, Marvelous! Oh, I love you. Okay. Okay, so does that... Okay, they call me rude, if I remember correctly, for pressing this time. Because I didn't realise that he was, like, in the middle of a sentence. Whoopsies. Stop right there. You dare cut me off in the middle of a sentence? Yeah, I dare. It's my right in defense of the No, it is extremely rude. What? I hate to break it to you, kid, but interrupting witnesses is pretty rude. Let me get this straight. Lying, murder, blackmail, blatant contempt of the courts. Okay. Interrupting, definitely out of bounds. Yeah, what do you think we are? Complete monsters? But... Okay. It doesn't have my case if I present that, because I'm thinking he might be thinking, it's not strong enough. But it doesn't help my case. I'm just gonna be a loser. It's for help. What do you have in your evidence part that can prove this beta tier node was lurking around the Okay, in order to defeat me in this theoretical you first prove that I have motive and the means. To compensate for your natural is I will throw and admit that. Okay. Ah, yeah, I remember. You make a suggestion like that? But this simple garbage has absolutely no bearing on the case at hand. Fuck! Well, because he likes rainbow drinkers in the books about rainbow drinkers, so he does a motive. Crap. Help? Size yes? There's only one item on you lame enough to belong to Gary. Threaten him with, oh, is it the little samurai, the drone? Probably not. It is the okay. Present. Objection! Here, I want you to take a look at this. Bro is flabbergasted. It's 1/25th injection. Is that supposed to be 120? It's a, I don't know, injection molded polystyrene model of that model Imperial drone, last active during the Rust Blood zombie rebellion of the Black Age. But of course, everyone knows that. I didn't, not until you told me earlier. You never did explain what you were doing near the Jade Lockers, especially since you claim to hate Jade drama so much. Could it be that you were looking for something that belonged to you? Oh, he's beginning to sweat. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. I am not. What are you waiting for? Swoop in for the kill. Of course, if it doesn't belong to you, you wouldn't mind if I tossed it out? Wait. Objection! Oh. Well, before you get rolling, let me save you from wasting your breath. Oh? Yes, it's very clear for you to have manufactured an anti-alibi out of thin air. But you've made one very serious logical error that I simply cannot overlook. Oh? Did you forget the basic theory of this trial? Oh. I think I might have, actually. There's so much going on, it's getting a little hard to follow. Then, let me brief you on the case so far. We are not trying to ascertain who was lurking. We are trying to figure out who broke into Bronya's locker. Even if Tagiri is the creator of this disgusting nerd object, how does that give him a motive? Sweet obs from the Terror. I don't know if this soul boy worth any of our time. Oh. Dot dot dot. Once again, we arrive at the only logical conclusion based on the evidence presented. Your client is... She's just gonna be spelled guilty. G-U-I-L-T-Y. Great. No. Even there is shocked. Oh. Why is he pretty? No. Why is he pretty? He shouldn't be pretty. Guys, do you want to hear a joke? Why do penguins stay in pairs? Freezer crowd. Okay. I'll just admit, Stills. Give us a chance to mount a rebuttal before gloating, would you? Oh, fuck. Is that customary under this heavenly trial process? I've never known you to postpone gloating under any circumstances. Of course not, but we're running a lab of sorts here. What kind of experiment would it be if we didn't test all the variables, huh? Ugh, you know just how the sweet talk me. And how does his honorable tyranny feel about allowing the defense to mount a rebuttal? Go on, Marv. Go on. Allow it. Yes! Pretty boy. One chance. Okay. Better pick carefully or it's game over, buddies. Let's take another look at the evidence and see if we can figure out why Tagari was hanging around the Jade Lockers. Is the internet... Is this risking it? Try save. Can't be anything else. I think this is it? Joey, this is way too much pressure for me. If we get this wrong, then I'll feel pretty bad. Yeah? But you don't really think marbles will trap us in here just because we lost a dumb game, do you? That's, really not my problem with it. No? You're absolutely sure about that? Just in case. Oh. 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 Damn it. I don't know. I'll just ask for help. Looks like there's a crack in the door in my little scary bed. Could be relevant. Something you found in Jade Lockers, like the nail polish. For fuck's sake. No. You shouldn't say that for everything, though. I think this is it? Joey, this is way too much pressure. Oh! But... doesn't have that for this, so I'm guessing that is... Yes, I'm sure. Well, what you got for us, Joe? This. Interesting. A few years ago, I stepped on my brother's Tiger handheld and cracked the screen. There was no way I could glue it back together. But my babysitter showed me how to use clear nail polish to seal cracks in delicate surfaces, also preventing further damage. I mean, she didn't put it like that. She explained that nitrous dissolved in butyl acetate would form a clear, flexible varnish over the LCD screen. You can seal hairline fractures without ruining the way something looks. Smart. Tagiri has done nothing but mock the Jade so far for their delicate behaviour since this case has started. So he must have known that one of them would have something like this in their locker. Ooh. Compelling argument, Joe. What say the witness? Oh my god, it's gonna be like a straight up like Ace Attorney breakdown, isn't it? Oh, probably not animated, but the like cross arm thing reminds me of April May. I think it was her that does it at least. Yes! It is. I cannot confirm or deny anything. What? Oh my god. What do you mean by that? Let me explain. Neural superstition asserts that the culprit in this case would have to possess advanced reflexes, refined instincts, and intelligence within the top percentile. You have only provided the material motive. You have yet to present a cognitive psychological reasons to prove Mr. Sama's accusation. Is there something we really care about? Of course. But deeply thirsty for a glimpse into my dark and tortured soul. It actually sounds like you have a pretty good idea of where you want this to go. So why don't you just tell us? As expected of a low IQ in blood. No sense of drama or suspense. Why would I hand you the key to my defeat? In the immortal words of the famous philosopher Material Benter, hit me with your best shots! Well, oh, for fuck's... Okay. Come on. I have something that can prove you wanted to read Fresh Teeth. I have. Your internet history! Let's go. How'd you even get that? I mean, how is this going to help your case? Are you going to prove... Hold on, if you couldn't tell, I've been given food and I'm eating it. Hee. All you're going to prove is that I'm a genius of the highest caliber who spends his days exploring literary masterworks. Reading literary masterworks? Not like reading cheap, exploitative, X-rated nonsense. I implore the court to look further into some of these searches. Female Remo drinker. Reader quadrant. Association fang free femdom. Oh, that's cringe. Oh, that's so cringe, dude. Bioluminescent waifu gifts 2D animated 3D PD. A female rainbow. Oh no. Here comes Bugs. XXX suck me. Oh, you need I go further? You're making a mockery of my intellectualism. These are searches for only the most serious scholarly works. Then, do you care to explain why you're searching for all this weird stuff if not? Get your... Ah! Cool. Oh, I hate him. Nothing about my internet history is suspicious in the least. Only a noob would call it filthy. But inevitably, I owe you no further explanation for my internet searches. These relate to only the most sensitive of topics, a man's waifu, and if you're forcing me to reveal my waifu without consent, well, that's essentially challenging me to a duel. Unless, of course, your waifu was shit. I am proud to say my waifu lives among the highest of clones. Even God tier does not suffice to describe it. It's pretty clear that you didn't do it, but I'm not sure how to proceed. If you dismiss him now, Stelton might just end the trial before right there and declare Daria guilty. Why not just let him dig his own grave? Because that wouldn't be right either. I don't want him getting convicted just because he's an idiot. I mean, I kind of do. He sucks, I hate him. We need to prove Daria innocent by finding the real culprit, not by throwing someone else under the bus. Interesting take. You didn't challenge variables to my theory of defensive separation I hadn't even considered. They're not challenge variables. We're here to find the truth, right? Sure. The truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Yes, exactly! Then find the whole truth. Should be easy. Just prove that you never read Fresh Teeth. Right, let's take it from the top. Gross. If it's not delicious, then what is it? It is dark web contraband. Text that the masses cannot handle. I am a lead hacker admin of a hidden virtual library, which hosts rooms of these forbidden texts. Okay, you're trying to make it sound really cool by using all these big words and being abstract and stuff, but to me it seems like you just enjoy reading naughty novels. Plebs like you consider it naughty, but I operate on a higher plane of existence. I understand real literature. I'm an expert in all sorts of banned books, from censored cartoons to the edgiest of light novels. So, does that include the Rainbow Emotion Saga? Like you knew about it before this whole train ride? Of course. What kind of elite level co-op warrior would I be if I were not aware of every single banned book that had ever been written? That seems pretty important. I think you should mention that you've been reading filthy books in your testimony. It's not filthy, it's fine art. Trust me, I am well versed in the definition of filthy. I am an expert in all areas of dark web content, and have of course read the profane text in question. Why did I read that again? Whoops. I got too into reading it then. I'm too silly. I got too silly, guys. No. Oh. Nom. If you read the book, you'd know what was in it, right? Indubitably. Do you think we could trick him somehow? Wow, getting a little underhanded, I see. I mean, all you have to do is prove that you never read Fresh Teeth, right? So let's see if he responds to something that is clearly not from that Rainbow Drunker series. Okay. Objection! Is that a threat? It would be if I considered you worthy of unleashing my blade upon. You're nothing but a squirming wriggler. Actually, I'd probably be the one dueling you. How'd you like to duel? I'm pretty okay at stickball, even though sometimes I get a little wild with the Q-bat. Well, I'm sure you've amassed some physical prowess on account of your sludgy blood and the hand-to-mouth lifestyle of those of your ilk. I'm afraid an uneducated meathead such as yourself would be obliterated in duel against me. I would not rush to such hasty provocation if I were you. My jaws are my jaws of the mind. Oh, my jaws are jaws of the mind, not of muscle. Yeah, I guess I'm not that smart. Neither am I. Ah, I bit my lip. Ah! Yeah, undeniable proof that I'm a dumbass, I guess. Weren't you just talking about using your sword on me? It was a metaphor. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Troll philosopher Sun Tzu Susan. I think he's scared of you. No way, that would be silly. It is silly. What makes a waifu, poop tier? Love you, Joey. Oh. Well, you've queried the right troll. First off, a good waifu must exist only in the two-dimensional plane. The third dimensional is imperfect and will never be pure enough to sate those of high-caliber tastes, like me. Secondly, a good waifu possesses the demeanor of a delicate pear beast. They must attend to your every mental need without complaint or resistance. Thirdly, they have the print of oh, you're so fucking cringe, dude. I used to be a weeb. I think that was the most embarrassing thing about this. I'm not anymore. I sort of fell out with anime as a whole. Mostly because, like, voice acting. I don't know why. I don't know how that's specifically thrown me off, but also there's a lot of plot holes saying me. But, I don't know, this dude's so fucking cringe. Now I'm saying this as if I wouldn't get a marvelous body pillow. If they do not meet any of those requirements, they are shit tier. I'm sorry I asked. I can see you're not getting it. No. I think I get it just fine? Don't worry. Your low-blood think pan simply isn't prepared for such an extremely advanced subject. Let me provide you with a consensual example of bad waifuism, so you know what to avoid. Any member of Hatch to Dance. In fact, as a group, they stand as perhaps some of the clearest examples of what irreparably soils a waifu. So I'm assuming he doesn't like Hatch to Dance then. Maybe that could come in handy. What? Objection! This is absurd! I don't want to talk about boy bands! Overlord, I want to see where you're going with this one. I love you, Marcus. Let's start from the top. The indigo blood on horse. Perhaps the most tragic of the lot. His pectoral development is magnificent. His pectoral and yet this is somehow his downfall. A tragic case of putting one's eggs all in one basket. There's simply nothing more to note about his person. Abysmal dancing prowess. Remedial singing ability. What? And to be honest, he's what we in the business call a butterface. Sir, I must respectfully ask. 1, do you have eyes? Then the cerulean blood. Kimani. No, stop. A beautiful and skilled singer, I'll admit. But his waifu, everybody is offended. But his waifu coating is severely diminished by his sluttiness attribute. Kimani is simply a revolting slutton. Just from looking at him, you can tell he consorts with many more trolls than he has quadrants. Ew. The group. Truly, it disgusts me to even think of this one. You're being so mean. I can't believe this. It's the teal blood, Tygon. As a teal myself, I find him particularly offensive. First of all, to waste our bloodcast, boundless intellectual ability on being a little dancing man is a shame, no matter how impressive his stage steps might be. Second, I can't help but feel he is cribbing my brand by wearing that hat all the time. It's personal. Third, he never responded to my challenge to a duel, a rank coward. I think I'm gonna pass out. And then there's the Jade Blood rapper, Actius. Oh no, not Actius! I knew she was gonna say something about it. What can I say but those shoes? Good troll lord, these shoes. I've got to agree with him on this. This one. No, the first slide's are dope as shit. Daria, please. Actius has the fashion sense of a dumpster goblin. And he's simply a complete dumbass. What? You stop trying to brag that you know him. Oh. What? Believe me, there is nothing I feel about my acquaintance with that. There is nothing I feel about my acquaintance with Actius that even vaguely resembles pride. Just hearing his name makes my gastric sac churn. Sorry to interrupt your little swap fight, but I believe that it is I who is conducting the vicious burst here, not you. My apologies. Please continue. Lastly, there's Vestry, the olive blood. Him, I admit, his administrative stature and impish demeanour, his grub-like yet seductive features that belie maturity beyond his sweeps, his icy manner that conceals a tender in the core he reveals to only his most trusted allies. Were he not in the position of one-dimension too many. In the end, he, too, was signed to the ranks of three-dimensional pig disgusting. I'm going to kill you! Oh my god. This is so trite. Why does this matter? Why are you all screaming? Hate you do are beautiful sinless idols and I can't stand to hear this bastard talk about them in this way. The posters all over the walls of the caverns. They're probably the leading cause of fights in the cloisters. Oh. There are already so many people in the cloister to pale with until you've got to turn to idol treat for something new, I guess. Plus, I don't have to look at Actius in the eye every day for the next swoop after I'm done. If you ever had, you wouldn't want to. Shut the fuck up, Blank. Am I the only one who doesn't care about these boys? No, I don't care either. Sorry, Styles. Can't say that to my taste personally, but I can objectively acknowledge that Harsh Dance is a perfectly serviceable state of waifus. Objection! No, you can't object. You understand. There are rules you must follow. Your honourable tyranny, sir. I must request we move on from this completely pointless and irrelevant tangent and get back to the trial. Wait, hold the phone. I think I want to hear more about this Vestry guy. No! Oh. Silly fella. Who's Vestry again though? Was that That's the olive blood, wasn't it? And if I remember correctly, that's the one with the coat. Is something in the future gonna happen? Because I know they're not in this act, but is something in the future gonna happen with him and Marvis? Because that's like twice that Marvis has pointed him out now. Okay. Okay. I forgot that was just in the middle of. Right. Come on. I had a super cringe fault. If anything, like, if anything romancing happens between us two, I'm gonna act like one of those classic Seinfeld girls, you know, make like a video of me killing this guy. Although I've already seen his design, I like his design, so you know it's he gets a pass, I guess. Blech. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm complaining that this dude is cringe, but I'm also just as cringe. I'm a little better. No better than this dude. Still cringe though. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to trick this guy. Okay, so I went for that waifu thing for nothing. Is that gonna reveal the thing? And oh! In that case, can I read you a passage from this book? Go ahead and tell me if you recognize it. This is beneath me. But I'll do it for the dramatics. Okay, here we go. The sultry joint-legged blonde beast headed up to her brood leader, Gunstar. Her hips swaying back and forth, her chest covered in the rainbow smears of her fresh kills, of which there were many. She dropped to her knees before him, her hands collapsed in prayer, begging for redemption. Oh my star brood. Is this like a Warriors Cats joke? Oh god, I sword and ejaculate. How could you have abandoned me like this? I must be taken on your nightly hunts. Ejaculated the blonde. I must prove myself before the moon spirit, or my mate spirit. Swordstain will be cold. Sound familiar? Of course it's familiar. Obviously this is a passage from the preferring text in question. Objection! If you really knew about the Rainbow Emotion Saga, you would know the scene I just read was from a totally different novel. You've just been duped by Soldier Purbeast, Volume 16, Part 3. Yes, Soldier Purbeast, Warrior Cats. Yeah. The Great Squeak Beast Hunt. Huh. Yeah, Soldier Purbeast is a totally different genre too. I think you might have been lying about knowing all this cool contraband stuff. He's just gonna have a shut your grub chute, you quivering normie bitch. Okay. I am many things. I am handsome. I am hardcore. I am indescribably badass. But I am no liar. Alright, clap clap, good show guys and gals. Glad this is all settled now we can agree to get this man off the stand. Did you not hear me? I am many things, but I am no liar. I didn't claim the passage of text was from the Rainbow Drinking novel. I said it was from the corrupting text in question. That could have meant anything. I was telling the truth. Yes, as we all heard you, please leave before you make an even bigger fool of yourself. No, I refuse to leave. Don't you understand? I did it. I stole the book from the locker. It was the coolest thing I've ever done, and I looked like an absolute fucking badass, and I stole it through the shadows and snapped a forbidden novel like shown an anti-hero thief I am. And I read it. Oh yes, I read it. Because my brain is the size of a planet and both sides of it are in shadow. I am the dark side. I am darkness. Oh jeez. No. Alright, I think we had enough fun for the day. Let's end this flap session. And are you listening to me? I said I did it. I'm guilty. Guilty. Fucking born in my body. This be some juicy confession. Fine, if you're so committed to getting cold, I may have to oblige you. But since I'm so nice, I'll give you one more chance to back out before calling it a case. How would I back out? Ugh. Gosh, this trial's a total bust. Hold on. That's a crucial piece of evidence that's been overlooked. Oh, I'm sorry, I must have missed something. No, it's cool. It's just some insider info I have. Gary, would you hand me a sword? Is it not a real sword? Was he just trying to make himself look cool? Is it not? I bet that's the case. I bet that was just blunt. Or broken. This place is my life, my body, my soul. Yeah, just hand it over. I petition His Honourable Tyranny to require it for me. I don't want it to leave my side. Hand it over, Big Bird. She knows what's up. Here. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I have before me the katana of our witness claims to have used to steal the contraband item from Mr. Armour's locker. Now, yeah? Yeah. 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 Okay. Now, pay close attention. I retrieved the sword from its sheath and sliced my hand off at the wrist. Surely if the blade was sharp enough to cut metal, it'd be sharp enough to cut through bone. Even with my saddle or bookworm mill, a sword's applying the force. Shing. Stop! Honeybee, what are you doing? Did I just know you need both hands so you can hold things? Oh, it's totally dull. Even a paper cut. See? No matter how hard I slice myself with it, it fails to cut through even the thinnest part of my wrist. Tagari, this sword is nothing but a cheap knockoff. I think you got this at Troll Spencer gifts. No, there must be a mistake. Alright, somebody pull him off the stand before he has a fainting spell. You got it. Wait. If Tagari's sword didn't cut the lock, then what did? Like I said before, this foolish diversion, you've already identified the high quality nail file found in Daria's locker. And that nail file is Daria's. Lol, tear her apart already. Now here's a girl who knows what's up. I'm calling on her to attest. Oh, wait! Before Lena steps to the stand, I have something really important to say. Hello, everyone. Oh, wow. It's a little scary to be up here in front of all you. Especially since I have a terrible dramatic secret that will change the whole course of the trial. Oh my god. That's not a terrible dramatic secret, dear. It really hurts to do this, ooh. I'm close to breaking down. My blood pressure aches, but I cannot stand by and do nothing. You see, in order to protect poor sweet innocent Daria, I must present a piece of evidence that maybe might pay another one of my previous precious friends. I have before me Nenera's secret diary. Oh, what now? Nenera has a secret diary? Excuse me? How dare you? How do you even know about that? You always write in it during our lessons when you think I'm not paying attention. Anyway, contained within our detailed dates and times that proved that you cannot have stolen any part of the GRAAAHHH mission saga, Uwu. Pass over the diary, sweetheart, and let the order terror. Oh, scrutinize the documents. The relevant timeline starts on page 406. I bookmarked it for you. Oh yes, I see. This is an incredibly detailed account of where each J-Blood was doing. The facts, all parties are accounted for, excluding Lanera, of course. Don't keep it to yourself, sis. Share the hot goss. Of course, I will now read aloud the appropriate passage concerning the accused. And then, Daria had to toddle off to the blooper card to hit on someone. Like the slut she is. She claimed she was just getting a midday snack. For 20 whole minutes? At 15:30? Someone needs to call her already. She's such a... Oh. He looks like... Oh, tremble. I wish she'd just disappear. I wish a contrived series of events would happen in order to exclude her from our commune. What is all that? And how are you making that noise with your mouth? Oh, Lanera's senses a diary with nail polish. That seems counterproductive. I didn't write any of that! Okay, I maybe wrote some of it. Most of it. But not all of it! If this is true, I think it disqualifies Daria from being the culprit since she was getting a snack during the theft. Yeah, sure, a snack. Lol. Well, this is an exciting development. Thank you very much for sharing this piece of evidence, my dear. Is there anything else you would like to present before the court? No, that's all. I hope it clears some things up. Okay, so is that on the timeline? No. While this was extremely helpful, we will have to call Daria up to the stand before I can confirm or deny anything within this journal. Ooh. Wait! I'd like to look at the diary before we go any further. There might be some important details inside. I want to call a recess. A recess? But we are at the most exciting part of the trial. I don't know, I could use an intermission. The intermission gets you all looped. I want characters to be saying that as well. Dude. God damn it. The Nero secret diary is pretty incriminating. Every single jade is accounted for during the theft, except for her. And she's certainly got a motive. I probably could have broken the lock. But something doesn't feel right about this. How so? I don't know, I can't really put my finger on it. Yeah, me neither. Maybe it's because we've got nothing better to... A cross-reference? Like we are relying on this one piece of evidence alone. If this journal is the only truth you have, then you've got to believe in it. What if it's not the whole truth? Then you must discover more of your truth. If something feels wrong, it's your duty to investigate further and call your uncertainty before it grows into a monster. I see. I'd like to talk to everyone again. Please, I think I'd like to talk to everyone again. Go get him, champ. Okay. Oh, it's been 53 minutes, so I have to stop. It's great playing. God, this trial is like, they're really annoying. I'm kind of exhausted. Hopefully I'll finish it in the next episode. And then, we'll be done with this cart. Because, oh my god, at this point I just want to move on. Like, it's based on Ace Attorney and everything, and Ace Attorney is one of my favourite games, but I just do not want to, necessarily deal with this. So, yeah, that's it for this episode, I guess. I will say, Easter break is coming up, and that's a 2-week-long break. But I'm a college student, and I'm also super behind on my work. Whoopsies. And I'm planning on doing work over the break, obviously. So my uploading might not become as consistent. I don't know when I'm uploading this. Okay, I think I'm uploading this on Sunday. So you might get a bit more after this. I might keep recording games over the weekend and then start doing work. But I can't guarantee. But after that, my original plan was to play Friends and like right after this. I don't think I'm going to be doing that now. Unless I have the time to play alongside doing work and doing other stuff that I want to do personally. And also I'm going to go see Mario movie on the 5th with my friends. Less than a week away. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing this. I've got a lot of work to do. It's I'm not looking forward to it. There's this one thing specifically that I'm worried about, but you guys don't need to hear this. So yeah, thank you for watching, by the way, if you have watched at least. I greatly appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Whenever that is, I don't know if I do record more after this, you'll probably get that video on Tuesday. Being the 4th of April. Otherwise, I'm sorry. I don't know how I'm apologizing to, because I don't think anybody's consistently watching these. Although one particular video did good. Yeah. Yeah, bye-bye.